good morning, good morning. And what a lovely day it is. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
Number, please.
What exchange is this?
Number, please.
I haven't got a number.
No number, no call.
Wait, who runs this place?
Why, number 2, of course.
Number 2? Who's number 2?
Yes, no names, only numbers.
Well, put me through to number 2 then.
What is your number, sir?
I don't need a number, I don't want a number, and I require an explanation from number 2.
As you require an explanation, I'll put you through to clear this matter up.
Yes, number 5?
Number who?
Number 5? You wanted to speak to me, didn't you?
Yes, but I do not possess a number.
Of course you do. Everyone in the village has numbers, and may I take this opportunity to welcome you here.
What is the village location?
That will be telling.
When can I leave?
Leave, number 5. No one ever leaves, no one ever has left, and no one ever will.
Well, what have you done with my car then?
Certainly. Anything for a recent new resident to the village.
Well, where are the keys then?
They'll be left for you in your home. Happy motoring, number 5. Number 5.
Oh, hello, number 5.
Hello, who are you then?
I'm number 48, and I'm just clearing up.
Here I am in person. I noticed you found your car then.
My car is my freedom.
Your beloved Minnie will find it very homely here.
Not as much as it does on the open road.
You've got me there.
Why is everyone so happy here?
Well, there is nothing for anyone to miss in the village, and never will be.
Who is number 1?
You are so direct.
Why numbers?
You are number 5.
I am not a number, I am a free man.
As you are new here, I've just the right person for you to become acquainted with.
I don't need anyone's help.
Yes, you do. You don't understand.
I'm a free man.
Yes, I know that, but every free man needs a friend. Call up number 21, and I'm sure it'd be very good company.
Be seeing you.
announcement to inform you of today's activities in the village. There will be a meeting for all social club members in the town hall at 2:30. If you are not yet a member and would like to belong, see me. The village band will be performing as usual at 3 o'clock, so do go along and enjoy a musical afternoon. The village amateur dramatics will be performing their play later on today. If you would like tickets, see number 31, who will be present on the village green from 2 o'clock onwards. That ends the notices for today. Be seeing you.
Number, please.
Put me through to number 21.
Hello, who is it?
This is number 5. You don't know me, but I've heard that you'd like to be one of the first to introduce newcomers, after number 2, of course.
Yes. Welcome to the village, and how are you liking it?
I'd rather have my freedom,
Well, I'm sure most people would.
but people are so happy here. I don't understand why.
Everyone tries to enjoy their lives here as much as possible, which brings me on to asking you, what would you like to do?
In this village?
Yes, I have a list of 3 activities I enjoy doing the most. The first 2 I do every day, if I can, and the third I am planning to do.
What are they?
A is a day on the beach.
That's okay if the weather is good and I'm in the mood.
B is play a game of chess.
Chess? I can't play and I don't want to learn. What is C?
C is escape.
Escape?
Yes, I've been planning to do for such a long time. A lot of thought is needed behind the idea, and I'm always observing the possible ways out.
Are you planning escape alone? Or are there possibilities for a couple?
Yes, there are possibilities for a couple, and you are welcome to join me if you are interested.
Thank you for the invitation.
Perhaps we could meet to make further arrangements.
Where?
Be at the village band concert at 2:30.
That's settled then.
When you get there, just look for my badge number, and then there won't be any problems.
Number 7. This is number 2 speaking. You did a very good job in connecting me up to number 5's telephone conversation. Well done. Now, tell the hospital to prepare a bed and make everything ready for number 21, because he hasn't been living up to my expectations. He will not be leaving the village by the way he'd planned.
Number 5?
Number 21.
Sorry, I'm not him. I'm number 7.
What do you want?
I've just come to warn you of the new number 2.
I've already met her.
She's got you under close observation.
Why me?
Nobody has privacy. She was listening to your telephone conference.
How do you know all this?
I'm one of the telephone technicians.
Good for you.
Number 2's phone went up the creek, and I came out because I was asked to fix it. I then found out that she'd connected herself to the telephone in the village.
I'd never trust number 2.
So what are you going to do about it?
Absolutely nothing.
I'd go and sort the matter out with her if I were you.
There's no need.
I think there is.
No need.
If you don't go and do something about it, I will.
Go ahead then. It won't concern me. Be seen. Be serious.
Relax, old boy. It won't be long now.
That's number 21, a bit of treatment here, I think. Connect that in there.
All this power at your disposal, and yet you're alone. What does that mean? Let us suppose for
21 has been eliminated. My expectations of him were not met, and he was a bad example to us all. As well as this being an unexpected announcement, it is also a warning to any of those who think they may do as they please. Relax and enjoy yourselves. Remember, life's for living. Be seeing you.
Ever heard the saying, strain at a gnat and swallow a camel?
Ever heard the saying, good afternoon and are you well?
Reason for doing that was there? Number 21's death?
You know the reason, number 5. Surely you came here to talk about pleasant things and to say how much you enjoy living here.
I know there's another reason.
You love it here, really. You just don't want to admit how much better it is than you thought it would be.
I've come to ask you why.
Why? Why you love it in this wonderful village so much?
Number 21, he should be still in this village, well and living.
You trying to lay the guilt on me, number 5? I told you, he didn't live up to my expectations.
Why not?
That will be telling.
You were the one who gave the orders?
Of course.
You had your reasons why.
Of course.
Then they poisoned him.
Got it. Well done. You're better than I thought.
And your reasons for your side to take such orders?
We've covered that ground already, number 5.
No, not every metre, centimetre, millimetre. Why?
The reason is already known to you.
What about the reasons known to me?
Listen, number 5. If you continue, you shall end up in the same situation as number 21 found himself in.
Why?
Do you love it here?
Why?
Because of me.
Why?
Okay, I'll tell you why.
I'm listening.
Why I don't tell you why is because why number 21 is no longer here is because he asked why me, why you, and why here. Got that?
Was that before the drugs and treatment or after?
What exactly do you mean, number 5?
Well, it is clear that you drugged number 21 before the poison, and that is why he was asking all the questions. I know that's the other reason is, and I have done all along. It is now swirling and darting around in my head, and it has now reached my lips.
I'm listening.
No, I shan't say it because you know it and I know it.
Well, if we both know what it is, you can say it. Tell me.
No.
Listen, number 5. This reason swirling and darting about in your head could well be the wrong one, you know.
I can guarantee it is a correct one. A still tongue makes a happy life.
Trying to be clever, are you, number 5?
No, I'm just making a statement known here.
Well, you really think you've cracked this one, don't you? Well, you have in a way, I suppose.
Whose side are you on?
That will be telling, but I'll just say this referring to number 21. That could have been you, number 5, that could have been you.
It won't be as far as I'm concerned. Be seeing you.
This is number 2. This is an announcement. I want number 5 closely observed 24 hours a day. And when I say so, severely punished. But I want him to suffer first. Then he'll see whose side I'm on. Ah, ah, ah.
Number 21's death a big surprise to you?
Oh yes, number 5, a big surprise.
You knew a while ago, didn't you? After all, you do work for her.
Number 5, I'm only a telephone technician.
But whose side are you on?
That would be telling.
So you didn't go to see number 2?
No.
Well, it's amazing I saw you enter her dome earlier.
Oh yes, I did go and see her about her telephone playing up again.
Her telephone seems to have a lot of problems, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. She's not really technically minded.
I've noticed.
Number 5, I didn't go to see number 2 regarding your little hiccup, nor did I go to see her regarding any other matter.
Then why did you go to see her? Why lie to me?
I told you.
To fix her telephone or disconnect it?
Disconnect it?
That's right.
But why?
So I'd look a fool?
Explain number 5.
I think you know.
I don't know.
She's not technically minded,
No.
and you are.
Yeah.
So, you made the connection to the village telephone. Number 2's not technically minded, so
What?
That's how you knew she'd been listening in on my telephone conversation.
But what are you trying to say, number 5?
That you worked for number 2 and you knew her decision to eliminate number 21 long before anybody else.
That's what you think. We'll soon see who agrees with who. Be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Villagers, your attention. Number 5, it means you as well. Don't dawdle at the back, man. Now I have your attention. I have had a lot of feedback concerning number 21 and why he is put in such a position that I should choose to eliminate him. Some villagers are supporting me in my decision, and they are doing so correctly. However, other residents are being uncooperative and causing problems unnecessarily. To calm the whole procedure, I am gladly able to suggest a solution due to number 7's clever thinking. He has come up with the idea of a vote between myself and number 5. The reason for number 5 becoming my opponent is because of a false accusation made by him. Apparently, I've been listening in on a conversation between himself and number 5, number 21, on the telephone.
Boo!
Boo, boo, do away with number 2.
However, I will make it clear that this statement is only partly false. Yes, I'd been listening in on the conversation, but the guilty one who made that connection was number 7. For number 5 to know that this connection had been made, number 7 must have told him, because I certainly didn't. So, I will announce the 2 candidates for you to vote for and the reasons why you should choose them. Vote for number 5 if you agree that he is correct in wanting more privacy than he already has, or vote for me, number 2, if you agree that number 21 met his death fairly after breaking village laws. Take your vote now, and may the best number win. That is all. Be seeing you. Take your vote now. Take your vote now.
Oh, I think I won.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
There are plenty of voting cards left, so take your vote now. Ah, number 7. I want to thank you for your brilliant idea.
Voting? I should have never mentioned it.
I'm very glad you did. I want to show number 5 that my decision was the correct one.
But you put me to shame.
No, I put myself to shame. I was deceitful enough to listen to number 5 on the telephone.
But you made me look guilty, and the idea was yours.
Don't concern yourself. Everyone knows that I'm the correct one, and I just want to reinforce that point to number 5.
But you'd made me look a fool.
That's only human.
But I'm only a telephone technician, and I didn't want to get involved.
I did give you a chance, number 7.
And I didn't take it.
But don't worry, look on the bright side. You've got yourself a permanent job working for me now.
But I'm only a telephone technician.
Yes, I know.
I mend and service telephones only.
Yes, but as you know, I'm not very technically minded, so...
So, what are you saying?
So, we can train you. You can mend other technical devices used in the village.
Okay then, what will I get from that?
A lot, number 7, a lot.
Like what?
A great deal of authority and...
And?
The rest, that will be telling. But you will gain a lot.
Okay, the deal's on.
Good, I knew you'd accept. After the training, you can start by servicing camera 23. It doesn't work for a long, long time. Be seeing you. Number 7, you're not thinking of jumping, are you?
Never.
All villagers, your attention. The time has come to announce the results of the vote between myself and number 5. I will now hand you over to number 7, who will tell us who has received the most votes.
Thank you for turning up, everybody, and I will carry on without further ado.
Goody
Number 5 has 42 votes, and number 2 has 46 votes. So number 2 is the winner.
Thank you, everyone, for your support. My commiserations go to number 5. I can now relax in the thought that my decision was the correct one. That is all. Be seeing you.
Well done, number 2. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself.
Well, thank you for congratulating me, number 5. It is something to be proud of.
It's amazing how many people live in this village.
Yes, a good number.
I'd never realised it was as many as it was.
A good number.
How many?
76. Well, that's how many I guessed would vote.
Oh, 76, is it?
Why the surprise, number 5?
If you add 42 and 46 together, it does not come to 76.
88.
No, 76.
There must be a miscalculation.
Surely you knew about this.
About what?
Number 7 recalculating the results to suit you.
What are you on about, number 5?
I think you know.
I tell you, I do not know what is going on.
Number 7,
What about him?
he read out the results,
Yes.
so you made a deal with him.
A deal?
Yes, so that you would win regardless of how many votes I received.
Number 5, let's at least be fair about this.
Find number 7 and ask him for the results. I'm sure then he'll tell you the truth.
I trust number 7.
Well, you're the only one. I'm sure that when everyone else finds out what you've been up to, you'll be dismissed.
They won't know who's behind all this.
But it all adds up.
Yes to 88, which is an innocent miscalculation.
Well, number 7 should have at least tallied up the correct number of residents with the result, rather than making you look a fool.
Me?
Yes, why change my result when you could have had a few extra votes on yours?
This is all a mistake.
Yes, a big mistake, not a good idea at all. I would get the problem sorted out before people start wondering. Who's seeing you?
Ah, number 7. This is number 2 speaking. Come over to my dome immediately. Quick, number 5. I'm going to read out the results. All villagers, your attention. A great apology is to be given to you all regarding the results of the vote between myself and number 5. The results should have added up to 76 instead of 88. Because of this little hiccup, I shall now read out the recalculated results. The results are number 5, 42 votes. Number 2, 34 votes. So the winner is number 5. Congratulations.
Hey! I'd just like to thank all those in favour of me, and I'd just like to say how disappointed I am in number 2, who should get her act together.
Number 7 should be the one doing that. He's a great disappointment to us all. He doesn't set a good example to anyone. No.
And we all know what becomes of people who aren't good examples to us, don't we, number 2? Especially those who try to get away with what they want.
Okay, thank you, number 5. Thank you for sharing that with us. I shall now continue with the announcement.
Number 2 is someone who attempts to get away with anything she wants, but has not succeeded this time.
I said thank you, number 5. You may step down.
No, you have to step down. Step down from being number 2. You've lost everything. I won the vote, and the majority of the people agree with me.
Hey! You will suffer for this, number 5.
No, you'll suffer. The real reason, ladies and gentlemen, that was number 2 eliminated number 21 was to frighten me, try and break me down emotionally, so I'd go crazy like the other victims, who all deserve to be free. I'm going to report you to number 1. Number 2 has failed. You have failed. You have failed.
Number 5! What is going on up there?
Disgust.
How dare you?
I have now the right to my privacy. After all, I did win the vote.
Only if I am not dismissed.
I think number 1 will decide on that decision.
Why did you resign?
Why?
Yes, why?
I think you know why.
No, I don't. I must have missed it, so tell me again.
What do you want to know?
Why did you resign?
Okay, why I don't tell you why I resigned is because I want to ask you, why me, why you, and why here. Got that? I can now relax in the thought that the majority are in favour of me. Be seeing you. Number 7, I have packed my bags and they're all ready and they're in my car ready to go.
But number 5, no one has their freedom.
Number 7, I went up to the hospital last night in my car and found number 2 watching her monitors.
Well, number 5, she has every right to. She was number 2.
She doesn't run this place anymore, she's failed.
Well, number 5, we can't have our freedom here, but we can enjoy ourselves as much as we can. Be singing. Be singing.
Nice day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I haven't voted yet.
You're too late.
I can still vote if I want to.
I suppose it doesn't matter who you vote for now.
I won't vote for you or number 5.
Pardon?
Your decision regarding number 21 was incorrect and you deserve to be dismissed.
Well, there's no point fighting it now, I suppose.
Number 5 deserves the privacy he asked for, but he won't get it when the new number 2 appears. Nobody gets any privacy here.
Number 50, who did you vote for?
I voted for number 5.
You traitor! Be seeing you.
Be seeing you.